Razumem, pridejo momenti, ker se ne strinjaš z neko filozofijo, ne paše ti ta igralec, ne paše ti tisti igralec, vse to lepo in prav, ampak mislim, da glih ta neka tajnost, oziroma bom rekel kar strani nekaterih posameznikov, mogoče hinavščina celo, da to pa me osebno boli, ker mislim, da se Luka absolutno tega ni zaslužil, glede na to, da je, saj jaz vem, zelo veliko žrtvoval se in tudi te zgodbe, zdaj, ki jih lansira nekdo, da se hoče upravičiti za te stvari, kar delajo, to se mi zdi zelo nekorektno strani posameznikov, kajti vem sam, da je Luka zelo spoštoval Dallas, spoštoval je celo mesto Dallas, pomagal je in otrokom, ni mu bil problem hoditi in po bolnicah in po, ne vem, sirotišnicah in po te dobrodelne stvari. Ni mu bilo problem tudi lani, glede na to, da spet pravim, en posameznik rekel, da ni dobro pripravljen, da je lani odigral, ne vem, to ti bolj veš 100 tekem, praktično 40 minut, da je imel skozi po 2-3 igralca na sebi, da greš ti take stvari govoriti, to se mi zdi pa zelo nekorektno od strani posameznikov. Tradal si ga, stoj za svojim tradom, ne pa iskati svojih izgovorov ali pa alibijev. In to je to.
Good or bad?
Neither good or bad. That's real?
That's real.
Uniform just because I'm happy.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, Alyssa. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We traded AD! Oh my gosh! Dad, we got Luka! He got traded to the Lakers!
But what AD?
Luka Doncic!
What the heck?
We traded AD away!
What?
Oh my gosh!
I like AD! Based on analysis.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
If Luka traded, I will never watch him again. Go get my jerseys, all of them, burn them right now by the house. Anything has Dallas on it, Star, whatever. The Lakers. Luka and LeBron? Ooh. I think this is bad.
They really traded Luka?
Imagine Dallas Mavericks with no Luka. They give me the whole Lakers team, the whole Denver team, every team.
Real!
I will not take no Luka.
Ahmed's about to start crying. He's crashing out.
You know what? I'm not in the mood really, man. It hurts me from the inside. I mean, this is done.
Nah, it's not real.
Basketball to me, it's over. In the cemetery, it's over. I ain't watching no more basketball. I cannot see them together in one team. I will get sick. Stop.
Good, that's better for you.
For you, okay. For me, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Swear to God, if Luka traded, I will never watch him again. Number 77 is Luka. I can't.
Why are they doing this to us?
So you're gonna watch?
I'm not lying. I have to go to the restroom.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. He got hacked.
Purple or yellow on Luka? It's ugly.
POV: the groom stopped the wedding to break the news of Luka getting traded.
That can't be real. That can't be real. Damn, put it. If it was Luka for LeBron, I might get it actually more. Calm down. It's not real. It can't be real. Oh God! Hey, Anthony Davis is gonna kill it. Oh God! I'll be here. I'll be here when it's ready. I'll be here. All right, sounds good. Bye-bye. Boys, we have a trade. Finally, man, we've been needing something to get over the hump. Trust me, fellas, this is the one. All right, so who'd we get? We just got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick. Oh my gosh, that's a haul. Yeah, how many picks did we trade? Here's the thing. We didn't trade any picks. You just pulled off the trade of the century, dude. Yeah, but what players did you give up? Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris. Oh my gosh, we got a fleece. And Luka Doncic. You said what? You traded who? I know it sounds bad, but we had to get Anthony Davis. We didn't need Anthony Davis. Look, we needed strength in the front court, and we have Kyrie. That is Luka Doncic, the man who dropped 70 last year. Look, I understand, but this trade makes our team better. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose our job. Our job? We're lucky if we don't get executed for this. Look, I understand it seems crazy, but people are gonna look back on this and think that you are the dumbest man to ever walk the earth. Yeah, I resign, bro. Hey, good luck, man. I'm out.
He's hacked. He's hacked. He's hacked.
It's not real, bro. It's act, bro.
All right, this nigga's trolling clearly because that's just not real.
This isn't real, bro. This isn't real.
ESPN is
ESPN, nah, what the fuck? They got Luka?
Bro, we got Luka.
Somebody come out and say it's fake already.
Oh my God, it's real. It's real. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh my
We just got Luka.
Bro, y'all niggas better start putting respect on Rob.
The Mavs are getting by Cleveland right now. Trade wasn't even 15 hours ago and this team already sucks. None of these guys know what the to do with their lives now. All of them was carried by Luka. They all cooked. Clay signed here because of Luka's passing and now his career's cooked. I know Luka's laughing so hard at you, Nico, while he's flying to his new mansion in LA with LeBron as his neighbor. But for real, we all just care about when the Jazz play again. Jalen Hood gonna shock the world. It's over, bro. It's so over for the city. Dak Prescott is now the face of the city. Luka brought recognition to the entire state of Texas for years, and now that Wemby is there, NBA just trades him to LA because Texas has a new face. What happened today, bro, is not right. What happened to Mavs yesterday, bro, is not right, and this needs to be investigated. NBA, I need you to investigate this, man, the same way you investigated what the hell was going on in Draymond Green's head for years. So today's the day to love on your family members while you still have them, because if Luka is not untouchable, no one is untouchable.
You just mentioned the 7 assists for Anthony Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis went down to get hit in the midsection.
Şengün. And remember that Davis just missed time with an abdominal injury, although it appears it might be lower than the abdominal. Of the pick and roll there, and he shoots in the paint and scores.
I heard AJ call him the best.
Got Kyrie down here. That is obviously a major concern, what's going on right now. Timeout Dallas with 2:35. And right now there's major concern. Kyrie Irving is up to his feet. So he was driving the ball. We had a chance to see the replays a little bit ago. Not putting really much pressure, if any, on that left leg. So watch what happens here. First you're going to see banging knees, knee to knee on the right leg, and then the left leg will plant. And the way it planted is the concern.
Yeah. Looked like it kind of buckled there, and when he went to the ground, that's the knee he grabbed immediately. It's just unfathomable, all the injuries that these. Oh, he's going to shoot the free throw.
Yeah, and so one of the toughest customers in the business, the captain and the leader of this team right now.
God, man,
that's Kobe Bryant. It's kind of stuff he does.
Wow. The crowd recognizes what's happening here.
That gives you chills.
It does. He's that guy.
He is that guy.
for those wondering why is he shooting the free throws, if there's a possibility of him coming back to the game,
He wouldn't be.
He has to shoot these free
That's
throws.
exactly right.
With 2:35 left in the first quarter, Kyrie goes to the line and barely.
This has got to be one of the craziest months I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, holy crap. What's going on, everybody? It's Antoine here back on the video. We're back on the video channel. In today's video, we're here to do another Ram Talk video. That's right, we're doing another Ram Talk video. Well, not another. This is my first, Ram Talk video I'm doing in 2025. Yeah, I know it's crazy. So I'm doing another Ram Talk video in 2025. I know it's crazy. I know some of you guys are getting tired of me talking, but I like to do Ram Talk videos to not only give full thoughts, opinions on the subject, but also have a little conversation on things of that matter, just to get our full thoughts, opinions on things, just to have a little conversation, connect to one another about a specific topic that I want to talk about. Um, yes, I am aware about what just happened. It just happened around beginning of February. I know we're in March, so it happened like 1 month ago, whatever. I know everybody's already passed about the subject, like moving on from the subject, but I haven't moved off of it. I still talk about it to this day. So yeah, so like I said, I just randomly talk about things, have a little conversation about things, get my thoughts, opinions on the entire subject, on things. If you guys don't know, when it comes to me doing random, talk video, just to connect with you guys, that's what I like to do. I do random talk videos just to randomly talk about things, you know what I'm saying, on the things I want to talk about. Yeah, if you guys aren't like having to worry about the Ram Talk videos last year and then last year before, I started doing Ram Talk videos like in 2020 because of pandemic and all that, and ever since then it has gotten better. In fact, I think my Ram Talk videos, ever since I've been doing Ram Talk videos, been doing pretty great. Now with me continuing doing Ram Talk videos to this day, like almost 5 years later, it's even got better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to talk about that before we get into today's video. So check this out real quick. Um, as you can see right here, yeah, a lot of stuff that happened over the course of February and till now. And honestly, man, I cannot believe what we just witnessed. But first off, is this one right here. I still watch WWE. Say if you guys know, I'm 25 years old, black guy, still watch WWE. I used to start watching WWE when I was 3 years old. And I've seen shit like this, before. And I've seen things like, I've seen like major upsets when one wrestler won and no other wrestler didn't expect to win or whatever. I've seen things that, there's the oh my gosh moments in wrestling. I've seen shit like from time and time again of really crazy stuff that happens out of nowhere or something that's happening like that's been really great to come in wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And that'd be great, good, bad, or downright ugly moments, you know what I'm saying, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Been pretty enjoyable, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it all. I've seen it all in wrestling. We have the good things, the bad things, the ugly things. But what if I told you in 2025, a wrestler that no one expected to win the whole thing, won the whole thing, and now he's getting a main event push out of nowhere. It's crazy. What I'm talking about right here is, of course, it's Jey Uso. Of course, if you guys don't know the Yeet dude, the Yeet man, the guy that does the whole Yeet, you know what I'm saying? Main event Jey Uso, y'all know. Okay, y'all might be sleeping on the rest, but basically, this dude had got a main event push started at 2020 when he was feuding with Roman Reigns, his cousin, of course. Ever since then, his main event status has been going on for a very, very long time. He used to be a jobber at one point, and then he became arguably the greatest tag team of all time. Well, one of the greatest tag team of all time, my personal opinion, but respectfully, the Usos with him and his brother Jimmy, and he ended up being the main eventer, and he's going to WrestleMania, possibly main eventing. I don't know what they're gonna do in night one, night two of WrestleMania Vegas, whatever. But nonetheless, this dude Jey Uso, who would have thought that he would won the Royal Rumble in 2025? I didn't think he was gonna win it. I had no idea he was even going to win it. I thought there's no way they're gonna make him win the whole thing. But then again, his name is Jey Uso, and his nickname is the main event. Uh, so more likely he was going to go make that main event. Now, I didn't expect him to win. I didn't. I would say there's no way Jay gonna win the whole thing. But then again, after all his hard work, after all he did with that Bloodline story in 2020, yeah, he deserved it. He deserved another main event. I mean, he main evented WrestleMania with his brother Jimmy when he's going to get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. He deserved another one. I mean, why not? I'm not mad at it at all. Even though I personally, the guy he eliminated is my favorite wrestler of all time, John Cena, out of the Royal Rumble. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Whoa, he eliminated John Cena? That's crazy." Man, I didn't think that he was gonna do that shit, and then he did it anyway. He did it with a snap of a Thanos finger. Like, oh, it was too easy. Yeet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But well, it wasn't easy. It was a hard fought, victory. If you actually go watch the Royal Rumble, this Royal Rumble this year took place in Indianapolis, so you know what I'm saying? Was announced last year it was gonna be taking place in Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying? The Indianapolis Colts and all that type of stuff. But yeah, the fact that he won the Royal Rumble, I'm still shocked to this day. I can't even think about it. I can't imagine Jey Uso out of nowhere winning the Royal Rumble. That's gotta be one of the most shocking moments in probably in WWE history. Like it's so shocking. Like I just couldn't believe in my own eyes the fact that he won the Royal Rumble. Lost my voice. He won the Royal Rumble. And that's insane to me to think about it because like you would think that guys like Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, or Seth Rollins, or maybe Roman, because he was competing in the Royal Rumble, and I thought maybe he'd probably win. But I had my guts on John Cena winning it because if you guys don't know, he's on his last run. And after this year of 2025, he will officially retire. Understandable. He's been in this company for 20 plus years. He's better off doing something else. I mean, he's done his thing here, and he's doing crazy things right now as I'm recording this. But we'll get into it uh, when I make up that video specifically. But the fact that Jey Uso won it and beat the guy who's been in the Royal Rumble and won it, you know what I'm saying, which is John Cena, of course, to win the whole thing, it's even crazier, you know what I'm saying? And now he's gonna possibly, I think more likely, hopefully, main event, WrestleMania, whether it's night one or night two, I don't know what they're gonna do in Vegas. WrestleMania 41 take place in Vegas. I don't know what they're gonna do. Uh well, with the whole entire main eventing, I think more likely they probably going to. It would be disappointing if they decided to say, "Nah, you're not gonna main event WrestleMania 41, even though your nickname is the main event Jey Uso." Yeet. But like, it would be weird if they didn't give him his flowers or actually give him a chance to actually main event, WrestleMania, considering all the hard work he's have done over the years, ever since he came to WWE with the Uso gimmick and all type of stuff. Now he's the main event, Jey Uso, and now he's main eventing possibly WrestleMania 41 at Las Vegas, but we don't know for sure. Only time will tell. Um, Hopefully that it does happen so he gets moment and win the hopefully win the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. That would really be awesome. Because he's main evented, you know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything with Gunther at the moment. They weren't doing anything when he won the title anyway, so you better off give it to someone that you could do something with it. And who knows, maybe they could build that feud between him and Gunther for next pay-per-view or whatever, and then see what they're gonna do with Gunther from there. You know what I'm saying? So um yeah, man. I think him winning this Royal Rumble, it was out of nowhere. I thought John Cena was gonna win this whole thing. Very shocking to me, but he deserved it, though. I'm not mad at that though. And of course, if y'all know what happened with John Cena, he's gonna eventually main event WrestleMania. And he had all the time in the world to win the world championship to get 17 times, but boy, he did some crazy stuff. Let me say that right now. But yeah. No, let's though. Congratulations to Jay Uso for winning the 2025 Indianapolis Royal Rumble. He did a pretty good job. He's going to go against Gunther for the World Championship. Obviously, that's the person you want to go after. Um, a lot of people say he should have went up to Cody Rhodes for it, but he's busy doing another story, and he's going to get somebody else too as well, which we're going to get to it when I ever make that chance to make that video. Whenever I make chance, I make that video. But nonetheless, though, congratulations, Jay. Main eventing WrestleMania, Royal Rumble winner, deserve it. I don't know why people don't think he deserve it. It's ridiculous, but he deserve it though. He busts his ass off, so he deserve it. I just hope that he does win the freaking world championship from Gunther, since they're not doing anything with Gunther with the world championships. Better to give it to somebody that they'll do something with the world championship, which is Jey Uso. So ye hopefully, but only time will tell. So yeah, congratulations for him to for winning that Royal Rumble. I didn't think he was gonna win it. I think no one did. This is probably the most shocking, you know, thing I've ever seen in Royal Rumble history. I would say probably so. It's probably even the most shocking thing I've ever seen. But there's a lot of shocking things I've seen in WWE history. But this was one of them. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But what's also crazy? On the same night that Jey Uso won the freaking Royal Rumble over John Cena, another crazy thing happened. So around midnight, I believe. I think around midnight, I believe, like around 11 something o'clock is after Jey Uso won the whole Royal Rumble, like a couple hours later or something like that. Um, there was a tweet that was going on that was very viral. Look on that tweet, and I look at the Shams tweet, Shams Sharadia, a new NBA sources of trades, people being releases, retired, um, you know, you know, something like that, what I'm saying? Signings, what I'm saying? Basically he's like the NBA source, like from ESPN, that tells the news of what's going on in the NBA, whatever, and what's like happening between teams, whatever, what I'm saying? All that. He told us this blockbuster trade that was so shocking that I couldn't believe it, and I just couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't eat or sleep or even think about it. I was so thinking about this than actually Jay winning the Royal Rumble, which is crazy to think about. So, how this tweet works? He made a first tweet. It says breaking news: the Lakers are trading Anthony Davis, Max Christie, the 2029 Lakers first pick to the Dallas Mavericks for exchange for Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markeith Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers. I'll repeat again, so you can understand. The Lakers are trading Anthony Davis, Max Christie, the 2029 Lakers first pick for Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, whatever, Markeith Morris to the Lakers, which means Luca is a Laker, Anthony Davis is a Maverick. My favorite player is a Maverick. Anthony Davis, my favorite player, um, right now, and he's the Maverick. Luca is a Laker. That's like saying Dirk Nowitzki is a Laker. I didn't believe it. That's like saying Dirk Nowitzki is a Laker. He team up with Kobe. That would be cheating. That would not be fair. I didn't want to believe this at first, and of course the Jazz they're in this mix too as well. It's a three three team deal. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hood. You know what I'm saying? Going to Jazz. Clippers 2025 second pick and the Mavericks 2025 second pick too as well. Of course they're in the mix with the whole Lakers the Maverick trade, but the Jazz is rebuilding, so they don't matter. They're rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? So which best for them to rebuild, what I'm saying? Which not for the best for them to rebuild and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's that. But the Mavericks is getting Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 2029 first round pick for the Lakers from the Lakers, of course. While the Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Marquise Morris all for free, basically. Like basically, the Lakers got Luka for free. When I heard this tweet at first, thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real. Thought it was impossible. There's no way that the Lakers would get Luka Doncic unless they trade a lot of draft picks. Because normally you get like a big player like Luka, you have to trade a lot of draft picks. Well, all it took for them is to trade one first round draft pick, and boom, they got that guy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then at first when I heard about this too as well, I was like, he gotta be hacked though. Because at first I was like, how you gonna trade away Luca for one first round pick? Don't you think you maybe get like a bunch of them? But no, the Mavericks get one, and they were okay we get a one without having at least 5 or 6. But okay, whatever. Right? And then I was like, this guy be fake as well. Someone be hacking on Twitter. Because a lot of people tend to get hacked on Twitter and social media too as well. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, all type of stuff. Because the security of it kind of dog shit. Because social, media security are so bad nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So you could think that maybe Shams got hacked. You know what I'm saying? Is it real? Is it fake? Got hacked? That's what I thought. Until he made another tweet. He said, "Yes, this is real." So let's tell ESPN full trade. Luca is now a Laker. Maxi Keeper is now a Laker. Marquise Moore is now a Laker. Anthony Davis, Max Chrissy, 2029 Lakers first pick. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis now a Maverick. Max Christie now a Maverick. And I just couldn't believe this trade. I was like, oh my God. And then not that long ago, he had to go on Sports Center during the middle of the night just to confirm it once again. I've never seen a person who made out a tweet had to confirm the tweet he just made because, well, I lost my voice. That he had to confirm the tweet that he just made because people say he got hacked. Think it was real. He had to make another tweet to confirm it to say this is real. And he had to go on ESPN to confirm the tweets and everything he's been saying that's real. And well, the whole tweet that he just made was real. And my gosh, the whole world just stopped. I feel like it did. It just stopped at this point. Everybody stopped doing what they're doing. You saw a clip of people stopping the whole entire wedding because this damn trade just happened. You just couldn't believe it. People were freaking out about this trade, losing their minds. I was, what I'm saying, just losing my mind too as well. I was like, Luca is now a Laker? That's like saying Dirk is a Laker. That's what I was thinking. Like, literally the first time I heard about this, because like Dirk and Luca are literally like two comparable people that I could possibly compare Luca to. Like Luca, I compare him to Dirk because he could do so much at a slow pace, and he's so good and efficient. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't imagine him going to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because Lakers can't stand Mavericks, and the Mavericks can't stand the Lakers because they're a rivalry too. You know what I'm saying? They don't have much history. You know what I'm saying, compared to the other rivals they got going on. But the fact that um, the the Lakers were cool with this deal and the Mavericks were cool with this deal is insane to me. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, the Lakers they get a future. They're gonna get Luca. They got a future. They can sign to the max deal and they can secure their future. And on the other hand, it's like the Mavericks, like, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all trade away the guy who led y'all to the NBA Finals. You trade a guy that literally led y'all to the NBA Finals while he was 50%. He was injured throughout the whole entire playoff. He was not in the I say not best shape. Like he was not in a 100%, injury, not injury free. He was like 50% injury and 50% not injury. He was not 100%. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he led that team, the Maverick team, to the finals in a really really competitive, uh, Western Conference. It's insane. And next thing you know, a couple months later, he gets traded. Like, damn, there is no loyalty in anything. Like damn, Damian Lillard must have been the last person that in NBA history that was loyal to a team at one point. The Portland Trailblazers at one point, he never wanted to get traded. He didn't care. He wanted to just stay with the team because of loyalty and all type of stuff. And they got him nowhere, and he's now a Bucks now. Now you're seeing The loyalty that Luca got off to being a Maverick, and guess what? He's now traded to the Lakers, a rivalry team that no one likes, and he lost over 100 million some dollars off of his max deal because he could have got a max deal this off season for like 5 years, $300 million, and because he got traded, he lost that deal to now it's gonna be like 5 year, $200 million. But if I'm the Lakers, I pull that trigger and get Luca to sign that deal so he could come the future because it's not gonna get no better than that for once. But either way, it doesn't matter. Lakers got the future. They're going to secure Luca before like when LeBron's here or right if he's not here. So yeah, but the Mavericks though, oh boy, I just don't understand why would they do this. They trade a guy that's literally you guys traded a 19-year-old or yeah, 19-year-old, kid from from Slovenia, whatever. Slovenia, whatever. Uh Slovenia, whatever. And next thing you know, he led you guys to a promise and make the Maverick team so relevancy. Saying got Marquise said he'd rather divorce his wife and to trade him. Next next thing you know, Lucas getting traded a couple months later after the full finals, literally a couple months ago, which is insane. And it's gonna show you there is no loyalty when it comes to these sucker teams. They'll trade you in a heartbeat and without even telling you or even telling you, which is crazy. And this whole situation is just getting crazier and crazier. Because not only that, you literally just trade away your future, which could possibly set you back at least 10 to 20, 30, 40, 50, a half a decade. It could set you back years upon years because of what the Mavericks did. And because of what the Mavericks did, this is just kind of like we didn't care about Luca now no more. We care about someone who's willing to be there for a team when he was there with the team at all times, whether he was injured or not. He wants to stay as a Maverick. He made it very clear when he gave that goodbye stuff. He wants to stay as a Maverick. He want to win championships as a Maverick. And yes, even though the injuries were plaguing Dallas Mavericks before Luka got traded, they still had a chance, in my opinion, to make the championships because if they could do it last season, I don't see why they can't do it this season if they're all healthy. But I feel like they could have been healthy by the time this whole entire playoff of 2025 would have hit for the NBA. But well, it looks like it's downhill from here for the Mavericks. As for the Lakers, they have their future. They can give them a max contract still, $200 some million. The Dallas because of that Dallas trade, Luca lost like at least about over $100 million. He was gonna get like this 5 year, $300 some million for the Mavericks if he were to get the max, but unfortunately they did not want to give him that max, nor he was going to be given considering the fact he got traded. So it just kind of stupid. I don't know, man. This trade is probably probably the most craziest, most stupidest trade I've ever seen of all time. Like it's crazy for the fact that you trade two big all stars in the middle of the season, which changed up everything. You know what I'm saying for the team's perspective, but also for the game of basketball perspective. Also, it's kind of stupid because you're trading a future over a guy who's injury prone. As the Anthony Davis fans, if there's any Anthony Davis fans out there, including myself, y'all will know that day to day, the whole street clothes Davis stuff is still be going on ever since it became a mean thing because Anthony Davis has track records of being injury prone and literally in his first game when he came in as a Dallas Mavericks, he got injured to his groin area, which more likely he's going to be out for the rest of the season. And also Kyrie, he just tore his ACL. Y'all saw the clip. Um, wish nothing but best for him, pray for him. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the most fun, coolest players you'll ever meet. You'll ever meet in your entire career, in your entire life. He was really good. He was so fun, and sucks that he tore his ACL, man. And saying I feel bad for Kyrie. My thoughts and prayers for him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they have two big dudes, like two big of their two, players right now. The Mavericks are injury prone. One's out for a season, and more likely to be out for another season, which is depending on the torn ACL because it does take 8 to 10 months. So he's probably more likely going to be out the next season too as well, or probably could return around maybe next year 2026 of February or January. I don't know how it's possible, but knowing technologies and all type of stuff we have, I wouldn't be surprised I wouldn't be surprised if he returns sooner. But this right here is a huge blow, honestly. And then you got Anthony Davis being injured too as well. Yeah, it's just crazy. And also, as I'm recording this, they're like the 10th seed right now, so they're more likely going to be in a play-in team for the Western Conference upcoming playoff. You know what I'm saying? And it's more likely I feel like they're going to be eliminated probably because due to this whole shenanigans and everything that's going down. It's just crazy, man. This trade, obviously, to me, in my opinion, the Lakers won this one because they got their future. Yeah, even though he's injured and all type of stuff, but Luka still, even though Luka is injury prone, but Luka still give you a bucket. I mean, this dude dropped 70+ points last season. We not forget about that, and he led this Maverick teams to the NBA Finals. Are we not forgetting about that also? Like, I don't get what was the whole GM Nico Harris's idea, which by the way, that's the GM for the Mavericks. I don't know what was his idea of literally deciding I think they was A-okay to literally trade Luka Doncic and Anthony for Luka Doncic, well not trade, yeah, trade Luka Doncic to the Lakers to get Anthony Davis. I don't know what was Nico Harris's idea of him doing that. But based off his meeting and the tweets that's been going around on social media, according to him in his own words, he said, "I believe that winning a defensive championships, does win championships. I believe that we can bring in an all NBA center, which Anthony Davis is a power forward, but okay, bringing an all time, all time one of all time greats, NBA centers, right? That will lead us to a championship. That will lead us to winning like right now." Some tweet like that. Here's the problem: you have a young 25 or 26-year-old right now, prodigy that you drafted a couple years ago, led you guys to the NBA Finals, and you guys are now one of the most relevant franchise. Well, at that point when Luca was there, you trading away to a franchise who's going to become more relevant, and they have a possible more chance of maybe making the NBA Finals this year and in the near future, because they can literally could surround Luka Doncic with a piece on the Lakers side rather than they have LeBron or not, and they can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? From the Lakers side, Mavericks could have done the same thing, and they did it. Brought in Kyrie, brought in PJ Washington, brought in Garland. They're lively doing good, great, you know what I'm saying, with Luke on the floor. You have a championship piece right there. They just ran into an overstacked Celtics team, unfortunately. But instead, they traded them away just for nothing. I mean, if you're gonna at least trade them away, at least trade something, like give them like extra draft pieces or maybe some draft picks or something like that. But no, Mavericks only got one in return, and it's just crazy to me to think about this, man. I mean, this whole situation is even crazier overall. I mean, like I said, Jay winning the freaking Royal Rumble out of nowhere, shockingly, and this trade happened during the middle of the night while that was happening. Like, it was just crazy. I just don't understand about this trade. It doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, on one hand, I guess Luka injury does play a factor for all of it, but Luka's young. He has time to recover and all this type of stuff. And with the right, you know, team that can help put his body in shape, I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. And he's young, like you said, 26 years old. He got time. Dallas could easily give him like a team that would help his fitness. They really want to, but apparently not. But back to what I'm saying, basically, this whole defense narrative win championship to Nico's eyes, basically saying Luka ain't got no defense. He's fat. He's a fat ass. Basically, he's a fat ass. Ain't got no defense. He's 270 power, quote unquote, and also he doesn't have a defensive mentality, and he's not gonna lead us to a championship when he just led you guys to the finals. I just don't get it. I don't get the whole mentality of Nico Harrison's and these dumbass fucking GM people. I just don't get it. What you guys have a promising star right there, and you just stab him in the back just like that? Like he was just nothing. Like he was just a miserable person or something like that. Like he was just nothing for you. He was just trash. Like you guys drafted him, actually traded for to draft him, mind you, just to get the dude. Now all of a sudden, well, he's a fat ass. He's not being in great conditional shape. Well, he's not in the defensive. He has the defensive mentality, so we gotta trade him away. Even if the guy was defensively fat, like fat, out of shape, don't have a defense whatsoever. The guy dropped 70 plus points last year and was arguably the MVP last year. Well, my MVP last year, and he just led you to the finals. How did his weight and everything, all else, affect you guys want to trade? I just don't buy that shit. What the reporters are saying, and the whole defense narratives because he literally led you guys to the finals makes no sense. And then if you really, really want to add insult to the injury to as well, after all this whole thing happened, well, actually, it's getting more crazier. But after all this whole thing happened, like I said, Anthony Davis got hurt on his first time playing with the Mavericks. He's out for the season potentially. Well, more likely. Kyrie tore his ACL. He's going to be out for this season and probably next season too as well. Possibly. We don't know for sure. Great job, Nico Harris. So ruined this whole entire freaking this whole entire dynasty that's been waiting for a Luka type of player for years, and now they have to wait probably the next couple of years, if not decades, to get another guy like Luka. And it's super hard to get a guy like Luka who's consistently on a daily basis dropping 30, 40 every night and literally doing it consistently, which was Luka. So makes no sense. Really doesn't. It really doesn't make no sense. Like I really feel bad for all the Dallas Mavericks fans out there. I really do. I really do. This is one. This is like I said. This is one of the. This is probably the most craziest trade, the most insane trade, and the worst trade I've ever seen in my entire life. But I didn't think it was going to get this bad or get this worse, and it got worse and worse and worse. And then if you add in a conspiracy theory, it's where the Allison family, who was the owner of the fucking team, it was Mark Cuban, but he sold half of the majority of his ownership to the Allison families. I don't know why he did that, but I guess he did anyway because it has something to do with gambling, whatever, or whatever, type of stuff. And speaking of gambling, the Allison family they own a gambling casino in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas, which you know what that means, right? So basically, what I'm trying to get here is basically I'm assuming, based off of what I'm hearing, is that they own like a casino gambling type shit that's going on in Las Vegas and all type of stuff. They want to move their team to Las Vegas if they want to, if they can't get what they want in Texas, because Texas is illegalizing gambling. Like they just passed a law where like gambling is illegal in Texas. Unfortunately, in Missouri, gambling is legal, which is stupid. But okay, whatever. Because we just passed fucking dumbass law for where gambling is legal in Missouri. But okay, whatever. But in fucking Las Vegas, I think Los Angeles too as well, or California. I think gambling's legal and Las Vegas legal. The Alston family owns majority of the whole Las Vegas, casinos and shit, right? Casinos shit, right? They want to move all of that to Texas, but Texas says no, can't gamble. So I'm assuming they probably said tell Nico to go trade Luca to fuck up the whole entire franchise and everything else. So that maybe it threat the needle of them actually move to Las Vegas if they can't sell tickets, all that type of stuff. By the way, they increased their ticket pricing as I'm recording this, which kind of give us more of a theory that they're possibly doing that just to move to Las Vegas a bit faster or whatever if they can't get what they want. Because what they truly want is to, you know, have gambling in Texas so that way they get, get more money out of this. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't get what they want, they get rid of the face of the franchise, which was the Dallas Mavericks franchise, Luka Doncic, to another face of the franchise that I'm sure a lot of the Dallas Mavericks fans can't stand was the Los Angeles Lakers fans. Because that now people don't want to come here. Now it's like, yeah, it's crazy. And it's fucking stupid. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it's just sad to see this whole thing happen. I could go in more detail about this whole entire ordeal about the whole conspiracy theory stuff, but I'm pretty sure most people already know about it by now. This is based off of like my conspiracy theories in the most shortest way I can. Basically, like I said, they did all this little trade for Luca simply because they want to move to Las Vegas because They can't legalize gambling in Texas, so they say, okay, let's go ahead and tank for this team, get rid of Luca, don't pay him the don't pay him the max, get rid of Luca, and let's just increase the ticket pricing so everybody fans can come into Dallas, and we ended up moving from my team to Dallas to Las Vegas. That's just the simplest way to summarize the whole conspiracy theory shit though. But yeah, I can basically do it if I want to, whatever. But nonetheless though, um, this is very tragic. I don't know what to say. Like it's very sad. You know what I'm saying? There aren't that many players out there like Luca that can literally go out there and ball out, give you always all despite him being injured and all type of stuff. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks had issues throughout the beginning of the season, injury prone, you name it. It was not looking good for them. Not looking good for them. You know what I'm saying? But at least they have Luca. They can literally build around him and they can make some noise and they can still make the playoffs. They still have a chance. You know what I'm saying? But instead they decided to just say, you know what? No. Just absolutely no. Trade Luca. Get him out of here. Let's get a couple of people that, let's so that could have defense mentality and win championships rather than the guy who did let you guys to a championship, which makes absolutely no sense. Um, like I said, I feel so sorry for the Dallas Mavericks fans. Literally out of this whole situation. Um, say this should not have been happening. It's not fair, but life isn't fair. But this one right here isn't fair. Like they waited for a guy like Luca for so long, and they got him, and they traded him away after a couple years later. And the sad part about this, Luca wanted to stay. He wanted to get the max contract too as well. He really debunked this whole statement, talking about he never wanted. Like Nico Harrison said that he was afraid that Luca was not going to accept the max contract. Luca, I mean, if anybody here who's watching this video, and even Luca, even said that he would have not declined that max offer. He would have agreed to it immediately. He agreed to it because he wants to stay as the Dallas Mavericks. He got drafted here. Well, traded from Atlanta Hawks to get, here, you know what I'm saying, to Dallas Mavericks. And this team gave him nothing but love and support. I mean, this man was about to have a house in Dallas Mavericks because he was thinking about in his mind he was gonna be a Dallas Mavericks for life, but it was all taken away. And he was in tears because of that, because he really wanted to stay. He even said that he wanted to stay. He would have took that max contract. And then there was some claims about him being fat or overweight, this and that. He debunked that too as well because if you go on to the NBA website, he's like 230 pounds. And if you really look at him, he's not as overweight as many people will say he is. People say he was 270 or something like that. No, he's 230. There's a difference, huge difference. But yeah, it was so many like misspreads and lies that they did after they traded Luca away. Talk about he would not sign the max, which he would have. Talk about he was fat, but really isn't. Saying that he doesn't consider having a hard working mentality. What I'm saying, like the owner said, owner had to like debunk more of the whole statement of Luca. What I'm saying, he had to go all in on disrespecting Luca, not the Allison fan, but that dude. She talked about how it's like Shaq, Keel, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and so many more players. They put in hard work when Shaq is known for not putting in hard work. He's one of the laziest players in the NBA, respectfully. That's my favorite serum of all time. He doesn't put in so much hard work. He literally just even Shaq openly admitted himself that he never worked hard in the summer of an off season ever because obviously he's the best big man in the world. Why you need to work hard in his eyes? And look what it led to him getting traded to Miami Heat because of Kobe and that beef, whatever happened. Um, so consider that Luca has been putting much hard work when he literally has made this team relevant since Dirk left. And then on top of all this, though, he let y'all to the NBA Finals. There was a chance y'all could have probably went back again if y'all really had the exact same team. And who knows? I feel like, in my opinion, had Luca stayed in Mavericks jersey, Kyrie would not have a torn ACL. He would not have Anthony Davis. He would have probably came back sooner. But it looked like it's not more likely not going to happen. And Dallas are in shamble. And Nico Harrison is such a this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen out of a GM that's ever done. And I'm not even a Mavericks fan. I'm an Anthony Davis fan. I'm crashing out for you guys. I mean, I understand y'all don't want Anthony Davis is fine, but like, what can you do? You know, like I'm a oh man, I'm Anthony Davis fan. I'm a basketball fan in general, and the fact that this is happening is very very sad, and I just don't know what to say. It's just ridiculous, man. I mean, what can you do, honestly? But like, it's just crazy to see how we go from loyalty to loyalty don't be shit when it comes to get traded. Before y'all said you're not realizing that now. No, I know some histories of people really don't want to get traded to that specific team. And they really do. I mean, with DeMar DeRozan, he did not want to leave as a Raptor. He got traded by the Raptor for Kawhi Leonard, and he ended up winning a championship without him. And he went to depression. He went to being depressed because of that. Just feel bad for him. Derrick Rose now want to get traded to the never get want to get traded to as well. Found out he got traded. He was in tears. He was broken. He had no idea. It's hurt him to death. There has been many more players, that has, got traded in which I really did not want to get traded to that specific team. Like I said before, Luca, and the sad part about this, after this whole thing, it's probably gonna be more players after this that are gonna get traded out of nowhere, and they don't want to get traded. So, well, yeah, man, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks, man. For the Dallas Mavericks fans out there, I'm praying for y'all. For the Lakers fans out there, y'all have a future. And if I were you guys, I will sign Luca immediately. All when the offseason hits, get Luca that max immediately. Put all the marbles in one basket, or put all marbles in the table. Get that. Get him that money. He deserve it. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it on everything I talk about. The whole entire situation of the whole Jey Uso win the Royal Rumble. It's crazy that he won it, and the whole entire Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis trade, the whole thing that happened. It's literally happened 2 days before my birthday, which is insane now. Think about it, but yeah, man, this is all my initial thoughts and opinions on the whole entire thing. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Till this day, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what Nico Harris is thinking. Some people say he was punching air and shit. I mean, probably is. Probably punching air, but at the same time, you you shouldn't trade him. And then the worst part about this, and I even forgot to mention this too as well, Rob Pelinka and Nico Harris were the only two people that knew about the whole trade between Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? They both came together as a meeting to actually, trade Luca. Like according to Nico Harris, they actually came together talking about how they want to trade Luca, this and that. How it was a joke at one point, became a very intense, quote unquote, matter, and he ended up pulling the trigger. Um, say, hey, you want Luca? Here you go, give me Anthony Davis, basically. I can't believe that Nico Harris didn't even think of this all the way through. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, let's look for other options beside the Lakers. Let's see what other teams will be offering. I'm pretty sure a lot of teams will be offering a lot of picks, lots of picks and other traditional piece of players for Luca. But instead, I guess the Lakers was the right thing. From looks of it right now, it really isn't. If anything, with Luca on that team with the Lakers is make the whole Lakers 2 times better because it makes them a legit like title contenders. And they were doing fine without Luca. They were starting to get to it, but now with Luca, it's even better now. Now with Anthony Davis on board, he got hurt his first game. He's out potentially for the rest of the season. And then on top of that, Kyrie tore his ACL. Now he's out potentially this season this season and potentially next season. You know what I'm saying? And what a crazy ass, insane, dumbass trade. And then after Jey Uso, him win the freaking Royal Rumble 2025 is even crazier. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I ain't got nothing to say about the whole entire Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic trade. I think I've already said enough. Why do you guys think that Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic, saying got traded for? Why y'all think they got traded? Saying I need to let you guys know. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this whole entire thing. Like Jey Uso win the 2025 Royal Rumble, and also the whole trade that just happened. I'm still talking about it. I know a lot. I know there's certain people still talking about it to this day, but me personally, me talking about it, man, I just it's just kind of crazy. And then there also this happened like on February 1st of 2025, like 2 days before my birthday, which is insane. So yeah, let that be known. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace. Thanks a lot, Nico Harrison. You just fucked up the Dallas dynasty a lot.